The Buster Memorial, a warehouse family. The most wholesome memory I have from my job was the quiet compassion shown by the crew at the warehouse after a coworker lost his dog. Calvin was the quietest guy on the morning shift. He came in at 5 a.m., worked alone, ate alone, and rarely exchanged more than a nod. He was invisible until one Thursday when I walked into the break room and saw him sitting there, silent tears streaming down his face. He finally confessed to a shipping clerk, Brenda, that his old chocolate lab, Buster, had died the night before. The silent show of support. The next morning, Calvin looked like a zombie. When he got to his forklift, someone had left a cardboard box on his seat. Inside there were 10 printed pictures of dogs, each with a sticky note sharing a personal story about a cherished pet. A cheap plastic bone from the dollar store. A paw print sticker stuck on his dashboard. Everyone in the warehouse pretended to work, but we all saw Calvin wipe his eyes. He didn't say anything, but the collective, anonymous act of empathy broke through his isolation. The memorial. That Friday, our team leader, Jeff, pulled Calvin aside. I expected trouble, but I lingered outside and saw about 8 people gathered in a circle in the smoking area. Someone had set up a small table with a framed photo of Buster, somehow sourced from Calvin's social media, and the plastic bone. Jeff quietly announced, "We wanted to do something, a little memorial for Buster." One by one, tough, quiet warehouse workers shared stories about their own dogs. Brenda talked about her beagle. Tony, a guy with a tattooed face and the meanest resting look, shared how his pit bull saved him after he got out of prison, keeping him away from bad habits. Calvin sat there, listening, crying, but also smiling. When they finished, Jeff handed Calvin an envelope, explaining they took up a collection to donate to a shelter in Buster's name. Calvin broke down again. He was laughing through the tears, saying he couldn't believe they had done this, that he didn't think anyone even noticed him. Tony, the toughest-looking guy, walked over and put a hand on Calvin's shoulder. He said, "Everybody notices when somebody's hurting. They just don't always know what to do about it." The envelope held about $200. A new crew. After that day, Calvin wasn't invisible anymore. He started eating lunch with people. He played with a coworker's puppy in the parking lot. A few months later, he adopted a mixed-breed dog named Remy and proudly showed pictures to everyone. That single act of kindness over a dead dog showed me that the warehouse wasn't just a place where we moved pallets. It was a place where people showed up for each other when it truly mattered.